Hi guys! I have some exciting news to share today. Well, I find it very exciting. I think you will too. I have in my hands today, dun 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 dun, the China Study All-Star Collection Cookbook by Leanne Campbell. This book is available starting today at every store and online. Every bookstore that books are usually sold, so you can get that there. It's published by Ben Bella Books, who I am so proud and happy to say are the publishers of my upcoming cookbook, which will be out early next year. And basically this book is awesome because it contains really simple, super delicious, helpful recipes. So it's the perfect book for anybody who's looking to incorporate some practical, simple recipes into their lifestyle without having to change too much of what they're doing. And it's beneficial because it actually doesn't use things like oils and processed ingredients. It's really a whole foods approach, all plant-based approach. And I find that people will have great results doing this type of, making these type of recipes. Even if you're not eating a 100% full plant-based diet, you will still benefit from this because these recipes are just clean, simple, and delicious. And who doesn't love that? And who couldn't benefit from that? Everybody. So, what's exciting about this book, to me, is the fact that it's the All-Star Collection. This means that there are various plant-based chefs who have contributed recipes to this book, and there's probably about 12 or so different chefs in here, and I just want to share with you a few of them. So we have Chef AJ in here, who's a plant-based chef, and we also have Annie P.O. and oh, look at there, we have me. I'm also a part of this book, which is super exciting. We have Christy Morgan in here. We have Del Sroof. I don't know if I pronounced his name right. Trina Burton. Heather Crosby. John and Mary McDougall. Laura Theodore. Lindsay Nixon of Happy Herbivore. And Tracy Russell. So, and then of course Leanne Campbell. You see? So that's super exciting, and I think each of us just contributed a great amount of recipes to this project, and I know for myself I'm really excited because I tend to share a lot of dessert recipes, so in this book I got to really highlight some of my helpful savory recipes as well. So I just want to show you. This is the cinnamon raisin flax meal. This is a delicious, energizing breakfast that is super simple to make. Takes only a couple of ingredients and it whips up in just a couple of minutes. Then we have my fanciful and fresh farmer's market ceviche, which I love this recipe because it's perfect for summer. If you're going to a party, it's the best dish to whip up. If you have 5 minutes, you can just mix it all up and take it over to the party, let it sit in the juices, and then when everyone's ready to eat, pull it out. And that one goes great if you use endives as the chips, or even if you ended up using some healthful tortilla chips, that would be great. I also love that one when it's mixed with some butter lettuce for the shells. Okay, so then we also have my Daikon mushroom fettuccine. This recipe is so delicious. I ended up coming up with this creation when I was hosting the dinner party at the house. I wanted to make something creamy and decadent because it was more in the cooler weather time. So I picked up daikon from the farmer's market and then whipped up this creamy Alfredo sauce for it. So I hope you'll try that one as well. That's probably one of my most favorites that I've contributed in the book. Almond-encrusted eggplant cutlets. These are amazing because you can eat them as is, like so, or you can put them in a sandwich and have an eggplant, vegan eggplant parmesan sandwich. You can actually mix it with some zucchini pasta or some gluten-free pasta, and that would make a delicious, complete Italian meal. Another recipe, this is one of my favorites too. Okay, they're all my favorites. That's why I contributed them to this book. But this polenta with Chinese eggplant, would you look at that? Okay, my mouth is watering for lunch. It's about lunchtime over here, so I just don't have a Chinese eggplant on hand just yet. And if you don't have a Chinese eggplant on hand at home, you could also use a regular eggplant. So keep that in mind. Oh, this one is so good. And polenta is great because it stores for a very long time. It's super delicious and really easy to use. So I recommend having that on hand in your pantry if you don't already. Hurry curry quinoa. Again, all these recipes are made to be quick, super economical, and fresh, delicious, and healthful. So I think you'll find that one to be an excellent staple for weekly meals. This is a staple for me especially when I'm in the desert or traveling to warm places. Veggie unfried jicama rice. Look at that. This photo is so gorgeous, and my dear friend and photographer of my cookbook, Chinese Eggplant, has taken this photo for us for this book. It's gorgeous. She did such a good job, and that dish is really light, filling, and super delicious. Okay, now we're moving on to desserts. This easy breezy Sunday cobbler. Look at that. Okay, I took that photo. And that one is really fresh, super simple. If you have 5 minutes, you don't even have to wait till a Sunday to eat that or make it. I think you'll really love that one. And I especially love making that one when peaches and nectarines are in season, but you can use any fruit, and that's the beauty of that cobbler. Okay, this recipe has really surprised me. I find it super delicious and really simple, and apparently a lot of other people have found a lot of great joy in making it as well. It's my blueberry dreamsicles. This is probably my most popular recipe I've ever posted to date. About a year ago, I came up with that recipe after a camping trip to Baja with a lot of locals in the Venice neighborhood. I was really inspired after coming home from the trip to make a quick little snack before I was hosting a reunion gathering for all of us, and I came up with those, and they are so yummy and simple. Kids love them, adults love it. They're a guilt-free indulgence, and it's really cool for me to see how much you all have shared that recipe over the web. Thank you so much for doing so. And that's it. So those are all the recipes that I've contributed to this wonderful book. But I wanted to share with you quickly the recipes that I've looked through that I really, really, really want to make as soon as I possibly can. This one's by Drina Burton. This is, what does she call these? Sneaky chickpea burgers. For me, no need to be sneaky. I love chickpeas. I will put them in everything. So I'm super excited to make that. I'm so intrigued. I love, love, love chickpeas, so I think that's going to be awesome. I'll let you guys know how that turns out. Raspberry ganache fudge cake, you guys. Look what Annie P.O. contributed. Oh, this is all raw, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, wheat-free, and no refined sugar. You might be wondering what the hell is in that cake if all of that is not in there. Let me tell you, a whole lot of goodness. That's what's in that cake, and I'm going to make it. Okay, and then this is actually another one by Annie P.O. It's perfect for right now, and it's Italian ices with lemon syrup and tutti frutti sauce. I mean, yum! And look how simple that is. I mean, it's a really simple and beautiful recipe. So if you're hosting a dinner party, you can make who knew you can make ice look so elegant, right? And I bet it's so tasty. So just some quick and simple recipe ideas that you might be intrigued to pick up a copy of this book, so that way you can start making those as well. I actually want to offer you guys, along with Ben Bella Books, 3 copies. I have 3 copies that I can give away, and basically what I want for you guys to do is just leave a comment on my blog telling me which of these recipes that I've shared with you, of the ones that I've contributed, you would be most inclined to make. Which one seems most appealing to you? Let me know. And you could leave a comment also on Facebook, but I'm asking you to leave it on the blog to enter in the contest. And once you're entered into the contest, within a week you will know if you are the winner of the book, and you can check back on the blog. So you'll want to subscribe to the blog to find out if you're the winner, and the book will then be mailed to you from Ben Bella Books, the publisher. All right, you guys, if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Definitely check out the China Study All-Star Collection. I know you're going to love it. Check out the other chefs that are featured in here as well. And thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for supporting my work and my recipes. I am so happy to be able to contribute and share them with you all, and especially in platforms like this book, in collaboration with so many amazing chefs and people. All right, love you guys. Take care.